Let's listen to parts inside of a word. The parts in a word, they help us read, help us read, help us read. The parts in the word, they help us read. Come listen with me. Ul, og, that is log. Ul, og, that is log. Ul, og, that is log. Parts in the word help us read. D, og, that is dog. D, og, that is dog. D, og, that is dog. Parts in the word help us read. Last one. Ed, that is red. Ed, that is red. Ed, that is red. Parts in the word help us read. Some of my magic miniatures have the part in the word that sounds like the an in ran. And some of my magic miniatures have the part of the word that sounds like the at in mat. All right, my first magic miniature is hat. At. I hear the same at that I hear in mat. At, at. The parts in the word, they help us read. Into the bucket. My next word is pan. Pan. I hear a chunk right here that sounds like an. Is it like the at or the an? It's like ran. Pan, ran. I hear the an in those words. I'm going to put it in the bucket with the picture of ran. All right, my next word is fan. Fan. What chunk do you hear down there? Do you hear the an? And I know that's the same part that I hear in ran. And. Chunks in words help us learn to read. In it goes. All right, my next magic miniature is a bat. At, bat. Do you hear that at chunk right here? That is the same word chunk that I hear in mat. At, at. I hear that word chunk, and I know that practicing my word chunks can help me learn to read. All right, my next magic miniature is a rat. Rat. Now, I do hear the same sound at the beginning of run and rat. But I'm not looking for beginning sounds today. I'm looking for that same chunk in the word. So, I hear at. I don't hear that in the word ran. I hear an. But I do hear an at, mat, rat. I hear that they have the same word chunk. So I'm going to put that in the bucket. All right. My next magic miniature is van. Van. What word chunk do you hear at the end of the word? An. Thumbs up. I hear that same word chunk in ran. So I know that they have the same word chunk, and word chunks and practicing listening to them helps me become a really good reader. All right, my last magic miniature is a cat. At. What word chunk do you hear right down here? Do you hear that at? Like the word chunk in at, mat. At, at. They have the same word chunk, so I'm going to put cat in the bucket with the picture of the mat. I've had so much fun today listening to the parts of our word. They can really help us learn to read. Now let's use our blocks to help us listen to the sounds. Practicing our sounds helps us get ready to use letters to learn to read. All right, my first word is can. K-a-n, can. I heard 3 phonemes inside my word. I'm going to get out my blocks now. Did you notice I have some extra boxes today? Stay tuned because we're going to have some longer words today too. All right, but my first word has 3 phonemes. Can. K-a-n. Can. Thumbs up. Now I'm going to do the word cat. My word cat has a k, an a, but not an n. It's a cat. So that means I'm going to take the n cube off and change the cube for a t sound. Now I have a whole new word. K-a-t. Blended cat. If you have cubes at home and with your grown-up's permission, you can follow along and use your cubes too. All right. I'm going to try another word. My next word is no. N-O. There are 2 phonemes inside the word no. All right. N and O. N-O, no. But if I want to make this word note, all I have to do is add one sound. N-O-T. N-O-T. Blended note. Now I want to make this word nut. N-a-t. N-a-a-a. Ooh, the sound that I'm changing is in the middle. Nut. No more oh. I have to put a new middle sound. I changed one sound and I made a whole new word. Now I have n-a-t. Blended nut. All right, let's start with another word. Let's listen very carefully because this is a longer word. The word is camp. K-a-m-p. Camp. I heard 4 phonemes inside my word. Phonemes are sounds. All right. Camp. K-a-m-p. Camp. Blended camp. Like I like to camp at the beach. All right, let's try another word. My word is coat. I wear a coat when it is cold. Coat. K-o-t. Coat. I heard 3 phonemes inside my word. So I have a k, o, and t. K-o-t. Blended coat. Now, my next word is cold. Let's listen to the sounds on our chin. K-o-l-d. I heard 4 phonemes inside my word. Let's listen to them with our blocks. K-o-l-d. I need a d. K-o-l-d. Cold. Blend it. Cold. Brr. That would be a reason to wear a coat. Thumbs up. I've had so much fun listening to sounds and blending them and even having some 4-sound words. I'll see you next time when I teach you your super learning powers, one child at a time.